The landing page experience in your Google Ads account is an extremely important component of your quality score. So in this video, I'm going to explain everything you need to know about landing page experience and most importantly, how to attain a very good landing page experience rating to get that high quality score. So keep watching. So firstly, why is landing page experience so important? Well, Google's search engine's main objective is to deliver users the best possible result for their search query. They want to match users with the information or the product or the service that they're searching for at the time when they're making that search. So Google analyzes all of the websites for a particular keyword to ensure that the best websites are delivered to that user so they get the information that they need. Because if users weren't finding what they want to find quickly as possible or instantly through Google, then they would stop using Google and they might start using a different search engine altogether. So it's extremely important for Google. And the way they assess your landing page and other advertisers' landing pages is with a bot that crawls each of those pages automatically as soon as those ads are set up, and also with manual reviewers. So they'll have staff who will look through all of the landing pages and make a judgment on what they think about that landing page, whether they think that landing page delivers the information that that user is searching for with that query. So now that we know why landing page experience is important, the next thing to look at is how do we check the landing page experience for our keywords. So I'll just show an example here. So we're inside an ad group and the keyword here is money investment. And what we're going to do is we're going to review the landing page experience for this keyword. So if you select columns and then modify columns, what you want to make sure is that you've selected under the quality score category, you selected quality score and you want to have landing page experience selected. And you can also include expected click-through rate and ad relevance because they're important too. So after you've done that, you click apply. And you should have these columns here, quality score, and we can see in this example there's a quality score of 10 out of 10. And the reason for that is that each of these components here has an above average rating. So you can have a rating of below average, average, and above average. And if your rating is below average, there's probably some big problems with that landing page. If you've got a below average landing page experience, there's quite a lot of room for improvement there. If the landing page experience is average, it's good compared to it's the same as the average for the other advertisers you're competing against, but there's still room for improvement. And if you've got an above average rating, that's excellent. That means you're doing much better than the other advertisers. Your page performs better than their page. So it's important to check this and see where there are rooms for improvement. So in this example, we can navigate over to the ads section. And then what we can do is take a look at this landing page, which for this keyword has an above average rating. And we can see why that page maybe got that above average rating. So we can do that right now. So now we're looking at that page that got an above average rating for landing page experience. And we're going to look at why it got that rating. So Google gives guidelines to tell us what we should be doing with our landing pages to give the best possible experience for visitors, to give them what they're looking for. And that starts with content. You want to make sure that your page has the information that that person's searching for, that your page has the information necessary for them to make a decision on what they want, whether or not they want to purchase your product or service. So that starts with the information you have above the fold. So the first thing the visitor can see when the page loads. So we found that pages that have thin content, not very much content above the fold, get below average ratings, because as soon as the page loads, people want to see the information they've searched for. They don't have to scroll around looking for it. So it's good to have bullet points above the fold. Give people the product or the service features, the benefits above the fold in bite-size snippets of information. So above the fold here, we've also on this page got a form. Very useful. People can use that to get additional information. And this is all above the fold. So the important stuff is above the fold. And that includes a phone number as well. It's right at the top of the page. As soon as it loads, if somebody wants to get in contact, they can do that straight away without having to dig around for the phone number. So we'll see that there's a lot more content on this page. And really what you want to be aiming for is, at a bare minimum, you want to have more than 500 words on that page. But to give yourself the best possible chance of getting an above average rating, you really want to be having more than 1,000 words on that page. And it's going to be different for different services and different products. Some might not need that much information, but generally you want to be giving adequate information. You want to be giving as much information as possible. And Google's bots ultimately can only see text. So you want to be delivering something that those bots can actually crawl and see. You want to be showing that this page has something. So that's the content side of things. Now the next thing to consider is page speed. How quickly does your page load? These days users don't want to wait around for 5, 6 or 7 seconds. Really, people don't want to wait at all. So if your page takes longer than 3 seconds to load, you have a problem. And you're probably gonna therefore get a below average landing page experience. So you want a page that loads quickly, below 3 seconds, if not even below 2 seconds, and you want it to load quickly for both mobile devices and desktop. Now, speaking about mobile devices, Google knows that people are using their mobiles to search online more and more, so they want advertisers to have a mobile first approach. And what that means is they want your page to be responsive so that it condenses down and looks good on mobile devices. So we'll just look at an example, this page. Now you can see that this page responds to changes to the browser size. And what that means is if somebody's looking at this on their mobile device, all the information is going to be presented well. They're not going to have to zoom in and out to see everything. The form is still there. It's changed shape and size in order to make sure that it fits onto that mobile screen. So you want to be delivering your content so that it looks presentable and is easy to navigate on a mobile device. Now, some other areas that are very important are credibility and transparency. So we can see on this page that there are reviews from previous clients showing 5-star rating, giving information about how good the service was, and this adds credibility. Visitors know that they can trust this service because other customers have had a positive experience. Now, in terms of transparency, the manual reviewers and visitors can come onto this page and they can find out everything they need to know about the business very quickly. All the information that is there at the bottom of the page. You've got the address, the company address, you've got the company information. So anybody who wants to find out a bit more about the company before they start working with them, before they get involved with them, can do that very quickly. The information's there, it's not hidden. The person doesn't have to dig around and investigate in order to get that information. It's right there for them. And that adds credibility, it adds trust, and it just tells them that this is a company that they can be safe in working with. And that helps to get that above average landing page experience rating, because Google's manual reviewers want to see that on pages. They want to see advertisers being responsible and having all of the information there that customers need. Now, one important thing to mention is that an above average landing page experience can sometimes be quite difficult to achieve depending on the account, and it can be quite elusive. And the reason for this is that a lot of the factors that contribute towards above average landing page experience, they're quite subjective. So they're down to the opinion of the manual reviewer. And you might have an amazing page and it might have one of the best experiences out of the advertisers who are bidding on the same keywords as you. But it's down to the consideration of that manual reviewer. So you might have a great page and you still might only have an average rating. And if that happens, just don't worry, just be patient. Keep doing the right things. Keep improving your website. Keep adding content to the page to make it more informative. Because ultimately, there is a side effect to doing all of these things, which is that the experience of your visitors is going to improve by increasing that page speed, by making sure they have all the information they need, by making sure that your website works on mobile devices. All of these things help improve the experience for your visitors, for your customers, and it's going to improve the likelihood of any visitor becoming a client of yours. So it's going to improve your conversion rate, which will help you make more money. So doing these things are good in of themselves because they help improve your business effectively. So if you don't get that above average landing page experience straight away, don't worry, just be patient, keep making those improvements, and ultimately it will pay you back dividends. So I hope this video has been useful and informative. If you need any assistance or advice for your landing page, then feel free to get in contact with me at contact@optimizelab.com, and thank you for watching.